introduction. I'd like to start by apologising to Gordon for not sitting in the middle. I refused, and I don't know why. But yeah, I'm the community liaison on the project, and I started in January. And really, when I started on the project, the community aspect of it was pretty much a blank slate, which was great because it gave us great scope to work with. One thing that we did know from the very beginning, as Gordon has said, we knew that we wanted it to be a two-way conversation with communities. So in order to keep the platform relevant and the supports relevant, then we actually needed to engage with people on the ground that are actually doing the circular work. So that led me on a really lovely roadshow all around the country earlier this year, and I see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd from that, so thanks for coming. But in that roadshow, it was really about engaging with organisations that are doing the work. And it was lovely because what that brought was the stories of what's working, what's not working, where we need support, and from that then we were able to develop the communities package for circular.ie. So it's been really, really interesting, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of that kind of work as time goes on. But a huge thing that came out of that was like people were asking for practical supports for their communications. So I mentioned communication, and I heard a lot of frustration and a lot of overwhelm of how to get the message across to engage communities. So with that in mind, we really started to think about how we could support that. And we came up with our toolkits, which have been developed with communities in mind. They're practical supports and guides that are easy to use, that organisations can follow to get their message across, to really showcase the work that they're doing, to engage more people within their community and get people involved in the work that they're doing. And another thing that came up was most of the organisations that I talked to actually didn't have any communication strategies and definitely not budgets. So that's another issue that we wanted to tackle as well. So along came our circular communication grants, and the idea behind the grants, what I really, really like about them is it's not just funding, there's also mentorship involved in it as well. So with the mentorship, we want to really showcase the amazing work that communities are doing, but we want to kind of strengthen their voices, and a big thing that we want to come from it is to engage new audiences. So